Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Oh tonight, oceans apart. We are oceans, I am dancing by myself. Keep you company.
Hey, you shit, nigga, you a bitch, nigga. Fuck you and everybody you with, nigga. I put my nigga in my fist, nigga. Look at Mario, he a rich nigga. And on this, I make statements. Play with me, she gon' get crazy. The link got me driving Miss Daisy. Won't take this shit off you for gazing. Get that me a kush blunt, couple lean in the booth. Pussy nigga, I'm the truth. I'm acting like I never had shit, driving the coupe. Throwing money out the roof. She call me over on smash and then I go poof.
Yes, sir. What it do? What it do? Pussy niggas, I'm the truth. This is Savior Souls, the best lightning man out here, man. Conqueror of the elite faggots, man. We back at y'all with another video. So, man, this is your most manipulating player here, man. This is part 2 of the receipts to, you know, Sheldon. And, you know, the niggas that follow him too, bro, you know. The niggas who don't like me talking about queer and shit like that, who wanna make it seem like this shit never happened, but you know, it's wild. But anyway, man, let's talk about what's going on here, man. Y'all ever heard of the Australian group Collective Shout? They're actively out here forcing banks to try and delist video games off of Steam. Soon, I believe soon enough it'll be delisting games off PlayStation, delisting games in general from whatever platform, and they were trying to backdoor their way in with if y'all ever heard of what unlawful debanking is, this is the legislation that Trump put out to make it so that that's not a thing over there. Also in the UK, it's already policed to the point that you can go to jail for having any take that they don't like. You know, people are rioting in the streets. This is not just, you know, this is so much bigger than trying to take away video games, bro. This is more or less about the attack on freedom of speech in general in all spaces. They, you know, these people claim that Trump and all this other stuff, you know, like Trump is this authoritarian individual, which, you know, technically, you know, they're more authoritarian than, you know, but I'm not gonna get too political on it. According to the definition of it, they are actually more authoritarian than Trump is. You know, man, like, if a lot of the queer people really understood who these individuals were, then they would know that, you know, that these company firms that are pushing gay and sort of inside of the media and things like that, they're only doing it to get you to buy this shit. Otherwise, you would probably, you know, they're trying to. The best example of it, or the best example I can give, would be like, have you ever seen let's say this, right? So let's say, I'm pretty sure most people have a Burger King and a McDonald's in their area or have ever been there, right? An example of what I'm talking about, of what these people that are far left are doing, they're trying to huddle us all up into one group of people that all think the same. And this is just my opinion, my kind of take to it, and I have a way of describing it. So if we can get all, like, every single person, you know, like that's why they're trying to, you know, the modern audience are people they're trying to indoctrinate queer into. So, like, think of it this way, right? If we can get everybody to go to Burger King then we don't have to spend money on McDonald's. I know that probably might not make sense to y'all, but I want y'all to really put y'all thinking caps on. These people, you know, a lot of it is about the greed of money. A lot of it is about greeds and things that, you know, is usually about a lot of bad things, bro. A lot of things that don't really make any sense, you know. But, you know, and Collective Shout, you know, look them up. They're trying to get GTA 6 out of gamers' hands before it even comes out. They deem GTA 6 a problematic video game, but roadblocks exist. Real life groomers are out here having, you know, trying to multiply with underage people. I think that's the safest way to put it. They got people that they are trying to multiply with underage individuals. Granted, this type of shit happens everywhere. Whether they, you know, like they try and actually come up with a meetup with these people. A lot of them were caught by one of the biggest YouTubers that follow that a lot of his content is Roadblocks. A lot of these very big YouTubers. Well, there's one particular big YouTuber, and now they have blocked him out. You know, I think they locked him out of his account and things like that because it's not because. No. I think it's because Roblox doesn't want their reputation to look bad. They don't care. Like, they don't give a fuck about children. They don't give a damn about them. And it's partly Roblox's fault, and it's partly the adults who have kids' fault. Because instead of interacting with your kid on a consistent basis, what do most parents do? They give them an electronic and tell them to go somewhere instead of adulting. That's what they do. That's what most individuals do nowadays. You know? And then they hop on Roblox and get groomed. Or they hop on any online space where a little kid does not belong. Because 90% of these individuals don't know how to not, you know, like 90% of them are like, you know, not really parenting to begin with, bro. It's sad. It's truly sad, bro. This shit is truly sad, bro. It's not our fault, and the whole internet shouldn't, right? Like, granted, this is not a law in the United States yet. And it's still on the board of, you know, it's still on the board for becoming a law. You know, it's not a law yet, and, you know, neither, you know, Trump put out legislation to stop unlawful debanking, which is what they were using with Visa and MasterCard to have games removed off of Twitch, IO, and, you know, these other sort of big places. Like, people who think that PlayStation is bigger than people who got PCs. No, it's the biggest platform. It's bigger than Xbox and PlayStation combined. People on PC. You know, you know, like, if y'all want to run them numbers, we can. But, you know, just accept it for the video's sake, right? Which is believed everywhere. People have done statistics on it. For all those PlayStation lovers out there that think PlayStation is above all, they're not above niggas on PC. This is why they're going after PC first. They have the biggest player count in the world. Plays it, you know. Most niggas are still on PS4. I just wanted to let you know that. most niggas still playing on PS4 in 2025, which is truly diabolical. But you know, if that was the case, then most games wouldn't come out for PS4 as well. But like what I'm saying is, bro, like a lot of this, you know, like they're trying to silence anybody and everybody that has any kind of say on what's going on here on the internet. You know, that's what Charlie was talking about. That's what Asmongold is talking about. You know, big, you know, hyper big streamers that aren't like left leaning, and a lot of these Karens from Australia, which is Collective Shout, are left leaning, queer pushing, you know, and individuals who hate Trump and you know and claim to hate authoritarianism, but they're more like an authoritarian than Trump is, by telling us what we can or can't do and using children as a scapegoat. They don't give a damn about children. They don't give a damn about them, bro. I'm just being real. They just want to be able to police the internet, because that's part of the reason why Trump won. Men in the internet, not Karens, not queer people, not the black folks that don't like Trump, you know, because people are stuck on looking at the news instead of actually doing research themselves. You know, it's truly sad, bro. How did a dude as bad as, I don't play marksmans, bro. This shows you how easy they are to play.
All of us are doing our best.
By the way, this is all the time we got for right now, man. Look into them subjects, y'all. They even got a petition to stop Collective Shout to be removed. This is all the time we got for right now, man. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
The messenger is standing at the gate, ready to let go, ready for the crush of the messenger. Too late for whispers, too late for the blush. The past is mercy, when the future's glow. Kneeling journey dressed in the cloak of shadows. The hunting's grim.